Well, thank God I keep every ingredient on earth in my pantry. Tonight Morgan called and said she wants drunken noodles. That's fine. Every Thai restaurant in the state of Michigan is closed, so I'm sure about stuff to make drunken noodles, I think. We'll find out. Oh, when did you guys come? Hi, I'm John Beilfuss, the executive chef of Lula's Louisiana Cookhouse here in Owasso, Michigan, the natural place for a Louisiana cookhouse. And tonight we're going to be making drunken noodles because Morgan would like drunken noodles for dinner, and we like to keep Morgan happy. And here's everything we're going to need to make our Thai drunken noodles. I have 1 bell pepper, red bell pepper sliced, 1 can of baby corn, 1 medium onion sliced, 1 beaten egg, 1 pound of peeled and deveined shrimp, 12 cloves of garlic minced, 1 pack of large rice noodles that I've soaked in warm water for about 20 minutes and then blanched in boiling water for 1 minute. Our sauce is 1/2 cup of soy sauce, 1/4 cup dark soy sauce, 1/2 cup white sugar, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 1 teaspoon of Asian chili sauce I use today. You could use any kind of hot sauce or chop up half a jalapeno, you'd be at the same place. 1/4 cup of chicken broth, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, and 1 sidecar. I don't know who all's been catching it, but I've been doing this really cute thing in all the videos. I usually put one thing where I just say something wrong and see if anybody catches it. Like last time, Dora Watt recipe, I called the potatoes tomatoes. Wasn't that great? Did some of you guys catch that? So you can see that wok is smoking right now, so I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of peanut oil. I'm going to add our red pepper, our onions, and our corn. Let me give it a little pinch of salt. And we're going to stir fry this for about 2 minutes. So I've been stir frying these about 2 minutes. I'll make a little well in the center. I'm going to go in with my egg. Let the egg just sit there and start to fry for a minute. Now we're going to stir that all around. I like to get that egg just a little start before we mix it into everything else. Now we're going to pull that everything up to the side. I'm going to go ahead and add my shrimp. These are very large shrimp, bigger than I would normally use for this, but it's what I've got in the house. I'm going to go ahead and add our garlic. I'm going to stir fry this for 3 or 4 minutes until I see that those shrimp are probably 1/2 to 3/4 cooked. You can see one of them here is already starting to get opaque. My father served in World War II in the South Pacific, and he always told the story he ate in Chinese restaurants frequently because it was the only place he could get something that wasn't mutton, which was primary meat of Australia in the mid-1940s. So I think I learned to use chopsticks probably before I used knife and fork. I remember being just a little kid sitting at the table and my dad teaching me how to use chopsticks. So you know how I've told you sometimes we have really cute customers. Well, a couple years ago, I got a really cute email from a really cute customer that informed me that he had traveled all over the world and lived in Thailand and Japan, and that he was just beside himself that I would use chopsticks. Why in the world would I put chopsticks with our Bayou fried rice? He just couldn't understand it. And I wrote back, thanks, for the comments. The reason I do that is I like chopsticks. So now I'm going to go in and add about 3/4 of the sauce that we made. Make sure we stirred it from the bottom because the sugar can settle to the bottom. So now we're going to bring that up to a boil. Those shrimp cook just a little bit more in there. And I'm going to go ahead and add our noodles. And we're going to stir this all together. And these noodles you got to be very careful of. You just want to warm them up at this point because they will have a tendency to start to fall apart if they get overcooked. And now I'm going to go ahead and add our basil. And I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the sauce that I made back in. And I like this dish very saucy. And there we go. I am ready to plate. And there's a beautiful bowl of Thai Drunken Noodles. Well, there we go. Thai Drunken Noodles, one of my very, very favorites. I sure hope you make the recipe, and I sure hope you enjoy it. And thanks again for watching another exciting episode of Totally Unprofessional Videos by John. We'll see you again soon. I can't even imagine how awesome these videos would be if I actually had, like a light that I didn't have to stand under the hood fan so that there'd be light on me, or maybe an actual person to talk to over there instead of just the camera, like a crew. I bet if I had a crew, people like Guy Fieri and, imagine that, Guy Fieri and all those other people that I can't think of their names of right now on TV, they'd be calling me, they'd be saying, what professional videos. Yeah. Well, there we go. Try